Hey everybody! Hi friends, I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Monday evening here in Logansport, Indiana, where I live, and Monday all around the U.S. It's already Tuesday in the Philippines. I mention the Philippines because I used to live there, and I have a lot of friends in the Philippines who I'm sure will be watching this, or some of them anyway. So anyway, this is my first video for my new YouTube channel, Pallet Flips. So some people might be asking, what is pallet flips? Well, a pallet is, probably everybody knows, it's like a wooden platform that a bunch of merchandise is stacked on. I buy pallets from liquidating companies, wholesalers, and I resell the items. A lot of these things are things like customer returns, liquidation items, maybe some items that were warehouse damaged. Often, though, the items are brand new, never used, and in perfect condition. So I do quite well with it, and although I've only bought, I think about 7 or 8 pallets now, and things are really going well for me. This last weekend, just the last 2 or 3 days, were so far my best days of eBay sales, and I'm making a video. I'm going to show you the things that I sold on eBay over the weekend, and you can see how I did. So basically I wanted to start off with a little bit of history about how I got into selling on eBay and how that led to pallet flips. So back in the 1990s when eBay was brand new, first I bought a few things on there and I kind of liked it. I thought it was cool. This was in about 96, the end of 96 and 97, all the way through the year 2000. Or into the year 2000. In early 2000, I moved to the Philippines, and I lived there for almost 20 years. I just recently moved back to the United States, so I was there for a long time. I did sell on eBay while I was in the Philippines. I had actually a very large eBay business in the Philippines, but that's a different story, and I don't think a lot of people who would be watching this are really that interested in selling overseas on eBay. So we're not going to get into that. But so I do have a lot of experience selling on eBay. Excuse me, I had a little something in my throat there. I do have a lot of experience selling on eBay. And I have sold literally hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of things on eBay over the years. In the Philippines, like I say, I had a very large business selling on eBay. I had many employees. And anyway, so when I came back to the United States, I was kind of trying to decide what I was going to do for a living. And I kind of decided that I wanted to do some reselling. I wanted to do some flipping of products, selling them on eBay. I'll buy them from whatever sources have, very cheap prices, liquidation stuff, that kind of thing. And I got into it. I started out by buying in like liquidation stores, clearance stores where they were trying to get rid of things. And I've done well with that. And I will be showing you a few items I sold over the weekend that were from those sources. However, maybe in about March, I bought my first pallet, and that was an electronics pallet. And I've bought many other pallets since then. About 2 weeks ago, though, was really my big pallet entree, I guess. I bought 3 pallets in 1 week. I happened to get all of these pallets at a very low price. I paid only about 7% of the retail value of the pallets. I paid altogether about $450, and as I recall, the retail value on these items was I think almost $6,000, something like that, $5,500, $6,000. I'd have to go back and do the math, but it was about 8% of the retail value. When I brought these pallets home and started digging in and looking at the items, I was really shocked and excited because these were by far the best pallets that I had ever bought. A lot of very good high-value items in there. A lot of stuff was brand new in sealed boxes. And we're talking about good things that are very sellable. For example, I had 4 different Lego sets, and Lego is in high demand for any kind of toys. Lego is kind of the king of it. I had a lot of great electronic stuff. I had, for example, a Bob Dylan box set of, I think it was 12 CDs. And I actually already sold those. I think those are going to be on my eBay sales later in this video. But I got about $60 for that. And, actually, I've only listed the items from one of the 3 pallets. By the way, those 3 pallets that I bought, one of them was a pallet of electronics goods, and the other 2 were toys. And so far, I've only listed the electronics items, and I've already paid for all 3 pallets, and I've only sold a small percentage of the electronics items. Maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 items, or less than that probably, maybe 8 to 10 items, I think, off of that pallet. So I still have a lot of stuff to sell. Just those items brought all of my money back that I spent for the 3 pallets, and I still have 2 more pallets that are totally unlisted. I'm working on that, though. I don't like to leave that stuff around too long. I want to get the flip done, get my money back, and get my profit rolling in. So anyway, back in the day, I really did have a good eBay business, even back in the 90s when I was still living in the United States. And I remember I would go to work. That was just kind of like my sideline job after work on the weekends. I would go to work and I would be telling people that I had sold like $1,500 worth of things the day before on eBay, and they would just laugh. They didn't believe me. But then again, I would be hearing those same people talking to others and saying, boy, my rent is coming due next week. I just wonder, how am I going to pay my rent? And, it's just crazy. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, I sold $1,500 worth of stuff yesterday. Out of that, I made a profit of $800. You don't believe me, but you're worried about paying your rent. It's just hilarious, really. So you can do very well on eBay and on other sites. The reason I tend to focus on eBay is that for these pallet flips, a lot of these things are open box. Maybe it was opened up, looked at, the customer returned it back to Amazon or whatever, and then I bought it. You can't really sell that kind of thing on Amazon. At least you shouldn't. There are ways you can sell used things on Amazon. But on eBay, it's very common, and I will just disclose on eBay that, hey, this is an open box. Somebody bought it and returned it, and it ended up with me, and I've checked it out. Everything's good, and it's no problem selling it. You're just going to offer a little discount. Maybe, let's say if something is worth, it's $50, I might offer it on eBay for $40 since it's open box. And sometimes I get an offer, maybe somebody offers me $35, and usually I'll take it unless it's, just too low. Like, for example, today, just today, I did list a few toys today, and I had a Lego Space Shuttle Superheroes set. I listed it on eBay for $34.99. Within minutes, somebody sent me an offer for $20. I'm thinking to myself, well, Lego is hot. I don't need to sell this for $20, but I do like to get a quick flip. I don't like to leave it up there for 2 weeks, and if it goes 2 weeks, it might go 2 months. You never know. So I went back and offered the guy that I would sell it to him for $30. He came back and he said $21, and I mean, that to me, that's just playing games, $1 at a time. But I played a little more with him, and we traded offers back and forth, but he was getting nowhere to, close to where I would be interested in making the sale. Then he came back at $26, and I said, well, I'm probably going to take that, but I'm just going to let him wait, let him sweat it out a little bit, because we had been trading offers back and forth like every minute. So I said, well, I'm just going to leave it until tomorrow, because offers like that are good for 24 hours. And I'm just going to see what he does, and I'll also see what else happens. I might have other buyers that came along. So actually, I laid down and took a nap because I didn't get much sleep last night. And about an hour and a half later, I got up, took a look at my email. The item was sold at full price, $34.99. And you'll see that in a later video because that was a sale from today, and today I'm only going to be featuring the things that I sold over the weekend. But it was definitely a fantastic weekend of sales. I went to the post office today. I had 2 big crates full of boxes that I was shipping, and the lady at the post office was saying, wow, you know, you have a lot, because they know me down there. I go ship almost every day. And I said, yeah, I really had a great weekend. And she just said, yeah, well, you know, that's really good. I said, yeah, especially when you're making money on it. So anyway, it went well. Let me get into the items I sold and let you take a look at what kind of items I had, how much I got for those, and maybe you'll be surprised, maybe not. Let's take a look. Okay, eBay sales over the weekend. This was over the last 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Today is Monday, what is it, the 19th, I think. So on the 17th and 18th, these are the items I sold. Okay, I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video that I used to buy stuff in like outlet stores, places where they have clearance items and stuff like that. And I will still do that to supplement the things I have on my pallet. Here's the first item I sold. It's Sundown liquid melatonin, cherry flavor. I was selling 6 packs of it. I got these for $1.49 each. I sold the 6 packs for $16.99, and they added shipping on top of that. So $7.90 shipping. That paid for the priority mail shipping, so it'll be quickly gotten to them. And so $16.99 on that. That was okay. I had sold those earlier when I first bought those, which was about 2 months ago. I was selling them for quite a bit more, but I came down to the point where I wanted to just get out of the stuff, and I've sold off almost all of it over the last few days because I did lower my price, but I still made decent money on that. All right, let's move on now. All right, let's take a look at another item that I sold on eBay over the weekend here. I mentioned earlier that I had the big 12 CD set from Bob Dylan, and here it is. You can see there was a little bit of damage on the box. There was some Amazon warehouse tape on the box, and the box had been opened, but I still sold this for $59, and they paid $7 plus in shipping. And again, that provided for priority mail shipping. I don't always ship priority mail on some things, especially larger and heavier items. I ship it first class, if it not heavier. If it has to be under 16 ounces to go first class, unless it's first class package, it can be heavier then. And I also do not always charge shipping on top of my price. Probably about half the time I charge extra for shipping, and about half the time I offer free shipping. And so how do I determine what I'm going to charge for shipping on? Well, firstly, I look at what's for sale on eBay right now and what's already been sold on eBay. And if I see that there's a lot of people offering free shipping, I'll go ahead and do that. And especially if I can make a really good profit margin on the item. On some things, people are just looking for free shipping and they're not going to buy if it doesn't have free shipping. Now, one thing that I will do sometimes is I will charge for shipping, but much less than what it actually costs me. Like maybe this might cost me $7 to ship. I'll put some weird number like $2.73 for shipping, and basically it's just a little bit of extra money that helps with the shipping, but most of the shipping is coming out of the profit that I made on the item, but it just helps a little bit. And I think what happens is when you have a real low number like that, people are wondering like, how in the world is he shipping it for that price? And maybe they're just interested to see what you do, so they go ahead and buy it. $2, $3, it's not like it's a big addition. If they were really hoping for free shipping, they're still probably willing to pay a couple bucks. So anyway, this was my Bob Dylan set, and I was really happy to sell that. When I listed it on eBay, within about 2 hours it already sold. So that was very nice. And I did list it for $69.99. I had an offer of $59. Actually, I think that she offered me $55. and I came back at 59 and she accepted that counter offer. So that was a nice sale, and you got to figure out, this was from my electronics pallet, and I paid only $150 all in, including all fees and everything. I did not have that shipped. I went down to Indianapolis and picked that up myself. So I had a little gas mileage and stuff, but it's not that bad. And for business, I can deduct the gas mileage or the transportation costs on my taxes. So that's not bad. But you figure I paid $150 for everything on the box. Just this one small item, I got $59 for it. So that's already more than a third of the entire cost of the pallet. And there were hundreds of other items on the pallet. So that was a nice sale, and I was very happy to get that. All right, let's get into another item now. And in the electronics pallet that I bought, there were a lot of vinyl record albums. Brand new. Some of them still sealed in the plastic, but most of them had the plastic taken off the album cover, which is okay. I just listed them on eBay as open box. But the records themselves were perfectly fine. No scratches, no wear and tear, no dirt, nothing. Brand new. So the first one that I sold was this one called Daft Punk, Random Access Memories. So that sold for $17.99, and I did offer free shipping on that. The packaging for the shipping was kind of interesting. It was my first time I had sold a record album, and I did some research and found the best ways to ship a record album. I shipped this on media mail, so it only cost me less than $3, I think. And what I did is I took a couple of about 16-inch pieces of cardboard. First, I bubble wrapped the album, really nicely bubble wrapped it. Then I took the two pieces of cardboard on the outside, taped those all the way around the sides, and really made it very nice. There's no way it's going to be damaged during shipping. So that was a nice sale, $17.99. And another electronics item. I was very happy. Again, on this sale, within 2 hours or less after I listed it, I already had it sold. So that was a good flip. Very quick return on my money. And it all adds up. Maybe I could have gotten $20 if I would have waited for time. But I like to get that quick flip, especially since I'm just getting started back into eBay. Getting my money back quickly means I can reinvest and buy more pallets and just have more merchandise to sell. All right, let's move on to the next item now. All right, we've got another electronics item here, and that is an Xbox 360 game. It's Lego Marvel Superheroes for the Microsoft Xbox 360. I put this on eBay for $7. I sold it within about 24 hours. I took an offer of $5 for it. I was able to ship that media mail. I offered free shipping, and the media mail only cost me a little over $2. So that's okay. I mean, it's not a huge profit, but it's a quick flip, and somebody was very happy to get it, and that makes me happy as well. I like to offer things that people want, and that was the case on this game. All right, let's move on now. All right, here's another supplement, vitamin product that I picked up. I bought these products a few months ago at a place called Bailey's. Bailey's. It's a little north of here. They have great outlet items, great prices. I mean, very cheap. I got these for $1.49 each. All of these Sundown natural vitamins and supplements were $1.49. They still had expiration dates up into the 2020 and 2021 region. So they're all very good to go. I sold 4 bottles for $11. Again, as I said earlier, I had marked these down because I just wanted to clear them out. I had already sold a lot at the regular full price, but I just combined them up and went cheap on them to get rid of them and move on to other things. But still, 4 of them at $1.49. We're talking, it cost me $6. The shipping was on top of my price on this, so the shipping was paid by the customer. So I still made, about $5 on it or something like that before my eBay fees. So I'll make a few dollars on that. All right, let's take a look at something else now. All right, here's a really great item that was on my electronics pallet that I bought about a week and a half ago. And this is a fantastic item. One of the best items on the pallet. It was a brand new in-box, still sealed, Razer Naga Trinity wired optical gaming mouse. And I think I listed this for $59.99, but I took an offer for $54.99 with free shipping. It didn't cost me very much to ship, maybe like $5 or something like that. And so I really made a nice flip on that, got my money back quickly. This was listed for about 2 days. I think I sold it yesterday on Sunday. I listed it probably on Friday night. So that was a good quick flip. Very happy with it, and I'm pretty sure the customer is going to be quite happy because that is about a $75 mouse. He got it for $55, free shipping. He should be very happy because it's brand new, never been out of the package. All right, we're continuing with sales from my electronics pallet. This one is another DVD, or I say another, it's actually the first DVD I've talked about here. It's a DVD of Uli's Gold. It was a new DVD in an open package, and I did disclose that. Widescreen edition. I sold this for $14.99 with free shipping. Since it's a DVD, I can ship that media mail, which is very inexpensive. I offered free shipping, and it cost me about $2.50 to ship that. So I made nice money on that, even though it was a very quick flip. Within, say, 36 hours after I listed it, that was already gone. All right, let's take a look at another item. All right, here's another great item. Very nice profit on this. It's a Dell docking station, a Thunderbolt docking station for a laptop. You can use this to hook up your laptop and use it as a desktop. Then when you want to go to the mall or you want to go to your office or whatever, you can just unplug it, take it with you, and then return home and put it on the docking station again. It's just like a desktop then. So this thing sold $64.99. Maybe you heard that some police went by with their siren. Sorry about that. Anyway, $64.99, and I did charge for shipping on top of the price. So that was a nice sale. And look, I've talked about only a few things from this electronics pallet, and I've already recovered my $150 that I had into this pallet. And like I say, my sales over the weekend covered that pallet and my other pallets as far as returning my money. So that was a very nice sale. It's a good item. It was open box, and I disclosed that to the customer, but it was brand new inside the box. So I'm sure that he'll be very happy with that. It was a very good price on that item. All right, let's see something else now. All right, here's another great electronics sale. Not quite as much value as some of the ones, but still a very nice profit on this. This is a factory refurbished Brother scanner. It's a very portable scanner, and this was in a factory sealed box. It said factory refurbished on it. I did check it out. Everything was good, and as I recall, somebody in Texas bought this. It cost that guy $39.99, and he did pay for shipping in addition to my price. So that, again, was a very nice sale, and I was quite happy with that, getting that money back from my investment and getting it back quickly. This sold within 48 hours after I listed it on eBay. All right, this is a great sale here. This is something from Costco. It's Kirkland Signature. It's an acid reducer. These come on a blister pack with 3 bottles, but I sell them where you can buy 1 bottle, 2 bottles, or 3 bottles. This guy bought 6 bottles, so I offer free shipping. So he actually paid $54.18. It shows $27.09 here, but he bought 2. And so I ship this out. I just go down to Costco and I buy these, and then I resell them at a higher price. And this is a very regular seller. I probably sell a couple of these every week. And it's really an easy item because it ships very cheap. I can send this first class mail because it's very light. And for a couple bucks, I can send the thing, and I make a very nice profit on it. I think, as I recall, I think the 3-pack cost me about $9.99. and I'll sell one bottle for $9 plus and two for a little less than double. And I mean, it's really a great item. You wouldn't think you could do this, but you know, some people don't have a Costco membership, or maybe they live in a place where there's not a Costco nearby. Now, Costco is about 100 miles from me down in Indianapolis, but whenever I'm down at Costco, I stock up on this, and I have about 5 or 6 other Costco products that I do the same thing on. They're all Kirkland Signature brand. They all sell well and make a nice profit for me. So I'm very happy with that item, and I was happy to get another sale on that. Especially, that was my first time that somebody had bought actually 6 bottles, or 2 of the 3 packs. So that was nice. All right, let's see what else I've got here. All right, let's go back to some sales from my electronics pallet. This is an Xbox controller, a blue Xbox controller from Microsoft. Now, you know, I feel I sold it kind of cheap. I went $22. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that offer. I was offering it for $34.99. The guy offered me $20, and I said no. I think I came back at $25. He said $22, and I went on ahead and took it. It was brand new, but open box, and I don't know what I was doing. I should have held out for more, but it's okay. I still made good money on that. My electronics pallet has been fantastic. So whoever bought this Xbox controller, I hope you enjoy it and have a lot of fun with your gaming. All right, here's another good item, and again from my electronics pallet. This is a wireless radio adapter for your car. It's Bluetooth, and it transmits onto the FM radio. I guess that is, maybe your car doesn't have Bluetooth. I know on my car it's got Bluetooth, so I can connect up my phone right with my car and listen to music or whatever I want to do. I can communicate, make phone calls from the car, whatever. This must be for a car that does not have Bluetooth. It sold $15. It was brand new. I gave free shipping on this, but it was very light, under a pound. So that was nice. I still made good money on it, and let's move on. Well, I said let's move on, but I guess we're not going to move on because that was my last item I sold. I was thinking I had a couple more, but it all added up to a great weekend. I had, I can't remember, $350, $400 in sales, something like that. I also had a couple of Facebook Marketplace sales. I sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe it's too heavy to ship without costing an arm and a leg or something like that. Also, if something is damaged a little bit from the warehouse, I'll sell that locally because I can show the person and they can check it out before they buy. So it was a great weekend, having a great time flipping these pallets. Come back and join me again. I'm going to be doing more and more of these videos showing what I sell every day and having some other things too. I'll show you maybe how to do some things with pallets so you can make money as well. And hey, you know, if you like looking at this kind of content, please subscribe. I don't have any subscribers yet. I'm just brand new. This is my first pallet flips video. Subscribe to my channel and things are going to get better and better. This is my first video. And then also, if you click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button, then you're going to get notifications when I have a new video or if I go live. I don't really plan to go live, but you never know, it might happen. So subscribe, click the bell, and hey, share this with your friends too so they can also make some money and give me a few more views on my video. I know it's going to take a while to build this video channel up, this YouTube channel, but hey, that's what life's all about. You've got to work hard to be successful. So come back again. I'm looking forward to seeing you, and let's flip some pallets.